me to do the intro that way? Okay, I can do it. UH style. Okay, I got it. Ladies and gentlemen, and now, more Talk Story with McKenna Maduli.
Guest is a local girl from here on Oahu who is living out a pretty cool dream. She's an interior designer drawing inspiration from our island home and just landed a new show, Home in Hawaii, on the Magnolia Network that shares her talent for design while including our unique culture, local affluences, and lifestyle. Her work has been featured in publications from Modern Luxury Hawaii to the Wall Street Journal. Super excited she's here. Shaolin Lo, everybody. Is this your first live TV show?
It's my first live TV show, and I'm like freaking out.
Don't freak out, girl, because you're gonna have to get used to it. Can I just say, first of all, you're incredibly talented. I'm so happy to have you here.
So
I spent my Friday night on Max watching Home in Hawaii, and it was incredible. Congratulations, I loved it. And I want to tell everybody at home, she really does, and you take from the greenery around us. I love that you took taking people into the forest here in Hawaii, introducing them to protocols. So tell me how the show came about.
Serendipity. A production company reached out to me. They were like, would you want to be on a show? And I was like, I don't know, I'm really normal and average. Like, if you think it's interesting, then cool. And that's how it happened. So now it's a year later, and we're hoping we get a full season.
Yes.
So the pilot came out on December 23rd, a day after my 36th birthday. Happy birthday. And so now I'm hoping that we get a full season and we get to share more of what we do with everyone.
Yeah, and it's so great. So you take, you know, one of the cool things, Dad, about her show is she gets to work with her dad.
Cool. I meet your dad.
Yeah, he's right there. He's here in the audience, and then you work with your husband. You have two young girls.
Yes.
So really, just seeing all of it come to life here in Hawaii, what does it mean to you to just see it kind of piece together?
I mean, it's incredible. I left for many years, and so to be able to come back, work with my dad. I grew up on construction sites. I never thought I would be in this industry. So I think him and I are constantly looking at each other like, we work together. This is crazy, and it's definitely a dream come true.
Yeah, pretty familiar feeling, huh, Dad? Oh, here he comes. So, okay, something that I loved is that you have a lot of local female artists from Hawaii that you feature. Not only you have a store in Kainoa, that's how I met you for the first time. And then, so even just pulling the inspiration from different things, you know, talk about that a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, I think I love, you know, I'm from here, I grew up here, and I think leaving and coming back, I've understood so much more about what we offer here and what we have, and I've been able to be so influenced by obviously all my travels and everything, but really by the land here and the people here. And I think, to me, having a show and having the opportunity and the platform is really about giving other small local businesses and artists a platform to kind of showcase their work. And I think what they're doing is so amazing. I feel like I'm a small part of the Hawaii experience, so being able to kind of bring everyone in with me is really exciting. And so we were lucky enough to have Splinter, Concept, Davin, who I love, and the Albizia Project in this episode. And I'm hoping if we get more episodes, we get to bring more and more people kind of with us on the journey.
Yeah, and let me just take the audience back to that. So she goes up into a forest. What area were you in when you guys?
It was in Manoa.
In Manoa, and they go up and you basically took out invasive trees. You built a piece of work, and then you replanted native Hawaiian plants, which was so beautiful. And I loved being able to watch. You guys, I spent my Friday night literally on Max watching this and hearing Oli come and just seeing family and your mom and your dad and your kids. It really is this time in Hawaii where we're just sharing what we are all about. Wouldn't you agree?
I think so too. I think, you know, for me, it was so important to share as much of my experience as a local, but then also to bring in things that I don't know about and learning as well for me. So it was so beautiful. The Albizia Project is doing something so amazing, taking out the invasive species, planting native species, and so to be a part of that was so exciting.
Very cool. Yeah. Now, what's it like how do you pick the projects or the clients or what for the new season that's coming up?
So the clients, I mean, Magnolia Network is so incredible because they really only want to follow my genuine life, my genuine clients. So everything is completely real. So they're real clients who hire us, who are happy to be on camera because not everyone is.
Right.
And so that's how we find it. So we're kind of building, hopefully if we get the full season, we're building out, talking to my clients that we have now. Hopefully we'll get some new clients. I'm really hoping to have a lot of local families on there to kind of showcase the wide variety of people that we have on the island. So yeah, that's kind of
and what I think is so unique about you as well is that you've taken, because we have a very classic traditional Hawaiian style of design, and then you're taking it into a more featuring more modern artists.
Yeah. So I mean, I think there's so many, as you mentioned earlier, like local female artists who are doing such incredible work here, and it's so inspiring to be working alongside of them and being able to include them in our projects. And I think my inspiration is kind of, a lot of it is dream and visioning and a lot of variety of things, but I definitely feel so inspired by all the women around me, and I feel really grateful for that.
Yeah, I really love that so much. And it was really cool. You guys, I'm telling you, she had like Aloha Zamele on there.
Yes.
I think Nicole Nambler or Margie Rice, who did the first Talk Story art. So it's really, really neat. Big 2024 year new resolution for you. You got any?
I mean, I'm just trying to stay present and enjoy the journey and enjoy the ride and kind of soak it all in and just kind of be here for it. So that's all I'm trying to do.
That's a great place to be. We have a lot of creatives here in the islands, and if you could say to a little girl or little boy who want to get into interior design or follow their heart and dream of creativity like you did, what would that be?
I mean, I think I'm gonna get, I don't want to get emotional, but I think the most simple thing about you that you think is not extraordinary is probably your superpower. So I always saw space and design and texture and color different, and I never thought it was anything interesting. Until my mom was like, hey, I think you really have a gift. She's also a designer. She's like, I think you have a gift. I'm like, really? Doesn't everyone live like this? Doesn't everyone see everything? And so I think for me to be able to live in my superpower and like influence other people is amazing. So I think if you're a creative person and you, even if you're an accountant right now and you think, oh my gosh, I always wanted to be a designer, I always wanted to do something, like, I think just go for it, because something like the most ordinary thing that you think is about yourself is probably the most extraordinary, and that's kind of what I've learned in this journey.
Agree, girl. I only knew how to talk. Look where we landed. We both landed where we're supposed to be. So thank you for all the inspiration. If you guys want to check out her show, you guys can check it out on the Magnolia Network, as well as through, oh my God, I'm so proud of you. Discovery Plus and Max. So check it out. I spent my Friday night with her, ladies and gentlemen, Shaolin.